Every day, every week, and every year since 1960, Marshall's been part of live music. In fact, we live for it. So we travelled to South by Southwest to speak with some of our friends about what Live4Music means to them. And here's what they had to say.
As far as what's changed about live music, I would say almost not everything, but a lot. Record sales aren't what they used to be, so bands tour and play live a lot more than they used to, because it's how you make a living, or at least make enough money to afford to keep doing it.
The show is the most important thing, first of all, in my life, and I'm thinking everybody else's band's life. The show is what pays the rent, buys us food. I think almost every dollar we've ever made has been from a show. So realizing that, how important it is to you, and also realizing how fun it is, and when you combine those two things in your heart and you're up there, it's just an amazing experience.
The most important thing about a live show is probably, I don't know, I just have fun, do my thing and just leave. I went to the Trash Talk show actually, Thrasher, and that was fun. It's always fun though. I love those things. I have a lot of hardcore friends who's into that shit, so it's really cool to just see a different world sometimes.
I think live music today it's good. I mean, I think people pay a lot of homage to what was before and then put their own spin on it and make things different and interesting, It's like fucking people get bored when someone's just standing on stage, just standing there expecting it to happen. So it's like, you only get what you give, you know what I mean? So if you go 100%, the crowd will go 100%. If you go 50, they're gonna go 50. So I feel like it's good, you know what I mean? There's rappers stage diving, there's fucking punk rockers listening to rap, everything's all fucking spread around.
I mean, I've been going to shows since I was like 12, 13 years old. I was lucky my brother was into my older brother was into punk rock and stuff, so got to see a ton of cool punk shows when I was a kid.
I remember when I saw Fugazi, it was really a circle pit. It was real, there were lots of skinheads there for some reason. And I just remember being really scared, because I thought, okay, this is the part where they start jumping up and down. I mean, it's real fun. And I just remember it right when they started, it was very intense. And I was at 6th grade. I was so nervous, I'm going to die at this show.
We just basically are on the road the whole year, playing a lot of shows, and I think that's what it's about for us. It's great to see all the different places. Now we are in the States again here and play this long tour after South by Southwest. Go back to Europe for the festivals, and you see so many stuff and meet so many people, and it's actually also a good inspiration. And I think that's actually why we are in a band, because we want to travel and want to play music everywhere.
Growing up listening to this stuff and being a confused, just naturally born angry individual, it was nice to get involved in that world. It was a good release for a lot of things. I mean, I still, to this day, get filled up with all that anger that it's been inside you for a really long time. Just let it embody you and let it free while you're playing. For me especially, it's very therapeutic. I leave everything out there when we're playing.
That's one of the best parts about fucking playing is because I was that kid, you know what I mean? Bands used to make me freak out and snap and want to dive off shit. So it's cool to be able to provide that energy for somebody else that bands provided me for my whole childhood,
Kind of shows I like are small sweat boxes. I play the amphitheaters and those fucking suck. Seats are stupid. I hate that shit.
Well, I basically love it when people go crazy in the crowd. That's what you need to go crazy as well.
And then there's the audience too, the people out there. you lock eyes with the right person who's having an amazing time. You see people like making out in the front row or people hanging out. You know, any cue from the audience that they're enjoying what you're doing is a rush.
But in general, live music is just, you know, different than it was 10 years ago than it was 15 years ago, and not in a bad way. I think it's grown, and I mean, people go out to see live music more. There's more options. Maybe the person who works in a cubicle who used to never go see live music is always being bombarded with the idea that you should go check out a band, and therefore they're more likely to see it on Facebook or see it on Instagram and go see an act they wouldn't have seen before. They would have gone to a movie that weekend, but instead they're going out to see live music. And you know, it's just sort of a different beast. Like MTV doesn't play music videos. I mean, you know, like everything shifted to a live experience for sure.